did you know?
Wait. Do you think I should start learning to play the violin? Because I don't know, there's something about it. I don't know if it's because I'm into Sherlock.
I think you should, mate. I think you should.
That's
It might be a little skills piece of that.
I think it's quite
Think
cool.
about it.
I like how
Think about it. Why the fuck would you play the violin?
So, welcome to the podcast, boys. Something new, something we try out.
New beginnings.
Got Harry here. We've got a coin slot over there. And got 8 behind the camera.
Let's just see what's going on. We're just gonna do some like topics, get our minds going, see what it's about, explore deep into ourselves, deep into our friends, into just society. Really, we'll see what's going
And
on.
for those who don't know who we are, I'm Dean. Sort of like my idea to make this podcast.
It was definitely your idea.
Me and him are best friends, and he just tagged along. So I don't know what he's
So I
doing.
like it.
It's more.
I'm most commonly known residing in Guildford.
Oh yeah, how is uni, mate?
Million miles better than I thought.
Yeah, I'm still not.
Million miles
Psyched
better than I
about it.
thought. I always knew I wanted to go. And then I had a wobble. Not a wobble, like an emotional breakdown kind of wobble, but like is it for me? And then I went, and yeah, it is.
Yeah, I had something like that, and now I've got my mindset on going to uni.
Well, yeah, because I never wanted to go, but obviously retaking the year, I can see like most of my friends who went to uni,
Yeah.
and now I can basically from like their reactions if it's actually going to be worth it or not. And for me, it's definitely not.
It probably is overhyped.
Definitely.
But it's still, I don't know what better I could be doing with my time back here. Do you know what I mean?
You don't want to go into like full-time work just yet.
Not for me.
I mean, like a degree is definitely worth it. But like when back in like the 18th century, when you went there for like a purpose and you were like a genius.
18th century.
Yeah. Universities, you went there and you did maths and you discovered like a black hole. That's what universities were about. But now, you can do a gardening degree.
Just a way to get pissed.
It is a way to get pissed.
It's
Yeah,
an
but I
expensive
thought
way
that,
to
but
get
it's
pissed.
not.
I just think you're different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can say like queries you got about like uni, like
Like you can
this, and then
easily
you
go
can-
to uni. Like I think I've like the best of both worlds. Like you can either go and get pissed and fuck about and whatever, or you can not. And I think you'll have just a good experience. I'm more towards obviously the go out, like you going out like maybe like 3-4 times a week. Yeah, it's expensive, but it is worth it. But if you also wanted the more relaxed, you wanted to fucking work or do something like that, you easily could, and it's just a good experience. You know what I mean? I don't feel like there's that pressure on you to do the other
But
one.
I'm completely sold on going to uni. Like I'm going to uni next year.
It's just
Well, if
I
get
find
accepted.
there's so much time that's like wasted though. And although you have resources to
Oh, it is.
like go into like other lectures, you can learn about other stuff and you can do 5 hours at the gym if you really want to.
Yeah, but you won't.
I just find, and that's the thing, you say you're going to do all these things, and then you realise that you're waking up at 12 to go to a lecture in your slippers.
And you go back to bed and go out
and
like
you go, yeah. And I
And
just,
that's not for you.
and for 3 years,
Well, to be fair, you don't really like going out clubbing all that.
yeah,
stuff
I don't think
anyway,
it's all
do you?
that. Like, I can go to a rave. A rave is, for me, is completely
How
different.
many raves you been to?
No, I could go to a rave.
Oh,
I'm more open to a rave. As in, because like,
What's
I
the
mean,
difference between clubbing and a rave though?
a rave is more like dance music, but it's also,
Like a bit of house,
yeah, but obviously there's clubs that have house and EDM and
but more of a festival.
genres. But yeah,
vibe.
it's more of the kind of like, not the journey, but that kind of the trip to the festival, and then that whole day being there, waiting to see, like being squashed up at the like front of the fence, waiting until.
So you're more of a festival than clubbing.
I'm more of a festival person, but not for like a whole weekend.
Right.
And obviously, because like I'm like a clean freak.
Yeah, you.
That
couldn't
dirty
imagine- I
and,
couldn't
like,
imagine
showers
you
and
going
things
Reading
like that.
Fest and camping. You just start having a panic attack.
Yeah,
in the middle of
exactly.
your
I
tent.
couldn't do that.
Just start screaming in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I just.
Clubbing's good at uni.
Yeah, when I went to Surrey with you lot, I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. It was a
Like,
different
don't
vibe.
base clubbing on nightlife in Reading.
No, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Especially Q, because Q is so shit.
Clubbing in uni's decent because you're with better people.
8
And
behind the camera
everyone's
hates Q,
like
doesn't it?
similar.
You hate Q so much.
Yeah, but what? Because with clubs, all it is like the people and the music. So for you,
Got best
say
of
you've
both.
got like good people going, a bunch of mates. What kind of music do you want to listen to? Because obviously you've got Q, which is like pop mixed with like remixes and dance. But then you've got what's the one with the just like pop music from like the 90s?
What, Pop World?
Pop World, damn well.
Yeah, but Pop World's only good because it's not like pop songs from the 90s. It's
I don't mind Pop
it's
World.
the cheesy
See,
I don't mind Pop World, but
Pop World
I can only
Guildford.
go for like an hour.
that's what exactly what I was about to say.
Because I get bored of that music.
Yeah.
I like the charts musics. If you had the atmosphere of Pop World and put it with the music of Q, I reckon you'd have a good club.
Yeah, but the Portwood atmosphere is just fucking like 40-year-old women, isn't it? So is that what you're after?
Yeah, that is true. And then like
No, I just mean like people having a good time, not getting eyeballed. Because in Q you get eyeballed.
It's hen nights, mate.
you get eyeballed.
You get eyeballed in Q.
I think that's just
And
you,
you
mate.
get
You
spouted.
have been eyeballed?
Spawn. No, I'm
Yes.
no joke.
You get spouted.
They're rumours, mate. They're rumours. Don't listen to rumours. I'll never be
I've
spouted.
experienced
are
being
making up.
spat on.
You are making up.
Dancing, my hair's gone wet. Oh, what's that? Someone spit. Disgusting, man.
That is disgusting.
It is vile.
But I just think
Thing is, at uni, there's like, although you're going to like same places, they're like theme nights and shit like that.
fair enough.
So it's not the same. Like you, the same place, you don't feel the same.
So is that
Well-
why? Because I'm confused on like, because I went to clubbing at uni with you lot,
Yeah.
and it is different, but I couldn't quite put my finger on why it was different.
I don't know either.
It's just good. It's just better.
I mean,
I
you
just liked it more. I guess you haven't got to walk home or get a taxi home.
because
Well,
you
I
went
thought kind of,
clubbing with him in Surrey. I've gone to visit you, and we slept round. Well, I slept round yours.
In his
Yeah.
bed.
Because you guys were saying that you've got tickets to Crepton Conan because they were at your local
The shit you.
student union, which is like 3 minutes away from your house. And so I was like, yeah, I mean their music's alright. They had a couple of bangers when we were in like year 10. But yeah, I'm definitely up for seeing them. So they gave me this band. Where did you get that band from?
You bought it before you went, and you picked it up when you were there.
Yeah, but where did you get the one for me?
Oh, I just went around asking people. Like
Okay,
group
so
chats and shit.
so they just managed to get me one from some random guy, and they had for like safety, and so the security know if it's
Oh,
been
the little
taken off.
black bit.
The little
There's
black
a
bit,
piss
which is
tape on
like, it's got these like prongs in it, so when you take it out, it sticks into the fabric. Anyway, so and we managed to get it on
The
my
story's going on
wrist
a bit, mate.
with with just
Don't
with the
think so.
staple. Anyway, it was a terrible job. So we queue up. It didn't take long because we skipped the queue because we had the band. Then obviously when we get over to there, all of you get in. I'm the last one, and the guy. I'm trying to like hold it, trying to hide it with my jumper.
Because I got in like that every other night.
yeah.
You're just unlucky.
And then obviously I'm trying to like play it cool. They're like, nah, what is this? It's clearly been taken off. So they take me over to this little red tent, and then I've got to make.
Strip search.
Yeah. So then.
It is a bit for a club. It's a bit like.
Yeah, and there was these two like young like 20-year-olds going like, what's the matter? And I'm like, I'm trying to get in, and they were like, what's your email? So I was like, Ryan Pratt 03, which is like your email or something.
It's not, but yeah.
And then that's what I thought
That's
it
my
was.
Twitter.
And then so
Well,
then they
Ryan
put it in
Pratt
like,
fan page.
Oh,
and then
fuck that.
yeah. So that wasn't the best night. So then I queued up again.
Where did we go? Pop World?
No, because before that I queued up again to then go with you guys because you were like, well, we want to see Crepton Conan.
Yeah, we
So I went to the end of this massive queue.
And we thought, fuck that.
And
I was trying to get you to jump in, wasn't I? Because
Yeah.
you can do that.
But there was 3 security, yeah, but that was probably one of the reasons why I hate going clubbing because it just didn't turn out well.
Yeah, fair play.
Went to Pop World though.
Yeah, and
It
that was
wasn't even
good
great,
for
was
like
it?
4 hours, and now I want to go home.
4 hours is a long time. I don't want to go home anywhere after 4 hours.
When I went clubbing for the first time, I think this was February. February was my first time. We went Pop World. Spent 6 hours in Pop World, and I didn't get bored at all.
Suicidal, that is.
I couldn't do it now. If I tried that now, I'd get so. I mean, I went in there for like a couple months ago. I was in there 3 hours and was bored off my head already.
Things with that kind of music,
6
there's
hours.
only,
I was
like,
in.
so much music you can listen to, like the amount of songs, and they'll just start to repeat.
We went home at 6
After one
o'clock.
night, you'll hear the rest of the songs.
Fuck that. Fuck Pop World till 6 a.m. That's dead.
No. I don't think it was. I don't think it was open till
I was
6
gonna
a.m.
say.
I think it closed at like 3 or something. But I didn't get into bed till 6 o'clock. I don't know what took 3 hours from it closing. But mate, that was a heavy night. I just got home from work and was like, Jack was like, "You want to go clubbing?" And fuck it.
That's the
First time.
thing.
Always remember that 6 hours in Pop World.
But the night I'm gonna go clubbing will be a Saturday, but I've already worked a 9-hour shift before that.
Yeah, I mean,
When I get home and I've had some dinner, I don't have the energy to go out
You're an old man.
and then spend
are getting
like
old.
4 hours
Fucking embarrassing.
clubbing.
You are getting old.
I want to go home,
It's a bit embarrassing.
watch a film,
In Zandy.
sleep at like 10. Yeah,
What-
Zanti.
What film?
You want to
what
curl
film
with hot
you putting
chocolate, don't you? Watching
Yeah.
a good show on Netflix.
on? What film you putting on Saturday night? You've had dinner.
What film? It's got to be easy watching. Something with like Kevin Hart in it. That'll get me going.
Adam Sandler. That's
Adam
it.
Sandler, that's a
That's
classic.
for
Grown
sex.
ups.
That's for sex. Adam Sandler is for sex because you don't have to concentrate on it. But
Yeah.
it's easy watching.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? You can easily switch off and like attention turns to something else.
Every night when I come home drunk, stick Grown Ups 1 and 2 on. Easy.
Have you ever
Easy.
seen the
Falling
first
asleep
one?
into.
You ever seen the
fall
first
asleep-
one?
I've only ever seen the first one.
Oh,
The second one's. It's one of those films that's like the second one's actually as good as the first. Like I couldn't pick which one's better because you get a lot of films like that. The second one's
It's
just shit. money
Guy
grab.
from
yeah.
Mall Cop, innit?
Yeah,
I like Mall Cop.
and it's
you like that?
I like Mall
Oh, I
It's
despise
funny,
that.
innit? It's
I
funny. It's funny.
despise
It's
it.
funny.
yeah. I don't like Mall Cop.
It's
Watched
funny.
it once and was like, this is.
Nah, watch
what's
it
the
again.
hype about?
No, don't watch it again.
I hate
Put it
Your,
on.
your
overhyped
brain
films.
cells. Your brain cells.
Overhyped.
Now you're
films.
snobby. You need to come down to my level. Put Mall Cop on.
If you're watching an Adam
With a
Sandler film,
hangover.
you're already down at that level.
No, but Adam Sandler's not for the film. It's for other things. Mall Cop, that's for the film.
So Mall Cop's one of your top films, yeah?
One of my top like shit films. Yeah.
I can't
It's
stand
a
Mall
fucking
Cop.
cat. The fucking cat.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so scared of my cat.
Honestly, no, I'm not even having a laugh. If that comes over here,
I'll sort it out.
Yeah, but I despise your dog because it bit me twice when I was on my own. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Dog bit me twice, and because it's your dog, I can't kick its head in.
Shouldn't kick any fucking dog's head in.
I can when it's trying to attack me.
Which one?
A Borneo.
Oh, what was that girl doing? Right.
Reveal the story.
Okay, so there was one camp, Narang, was it? Anyway, doesn't matter. And
Pituri.
Pituri, okay, so we're building this toilet, yeah? So this is going on for about a
Don't
week.
Undermine it. It was a sick toilet.
Yeah,
For
but
the
we,
4 days we had to build
yeah,
it.
and then for the rest of the 4 days, this other camp came in, built the rest of it, and then they got all the hype.
And they signed it.
It was,
Oh, I was.
they ruined it.
I
Anyway,
was fuming.
we had to do all the leverage. They put some bricks on it. Anyway, so we got this woman, not this woman, this girl, like a year older than us at the time, and she's like fat, like fat. And I'm not being funny. The only like fat people that I know just piss me off. No matter what they do, they piss me
I
off.
don't endorse this. I don't endorse this.
Fat
Anyway.
shaming.
It's not because they're fat, but they just happen to be annoying. Okay?
So the fat bits are relevant.
Yeah, fat bits
Do
relevant.
you like fat people?
No.
No.
You
There's-
can't.
there's a
You can't
joke
say
out-
you like
there's a
or
joke
dislike
out there.
fat people.
That is putting them in a box, and that's naming that box.
Well, it
And
has to
being
be
like, I
a
hate that
pretty big
box.
box for them to fit in. Anyway,
Specially made.
right. Anyway, so we got this girl, and there's this like these stray dogs everywhere. Like when you're on abroad, these dogs are everywhere.
Like
if you go to
Spain or
food,
somewhere.
yeah. Anyway, and there's also stray cats. So this dog was basically just like annoying this cat at the start, and then it grabbed it by the neck and started chucking it about like proper violent. And so we're now getting a bit like worried, a bit scared. Like, are we just about to see like a dog like kill this cat in front of us? So this girl goes up to the stray dog that's clearly violent, has like no owner, starts smacking it on the head.
Well, listen, there's a different story. Anyway, carry on.
Oh, okay, yeah. But this one, like, just like a quick story. She starts smacking it on the head, telling it to stop. Doesn't speak English. We're in Borneo. It's not gonna know what stop is.
Oh, I know. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so then our teachers are getting worried, like, what are you doing? Shouting. So now we're shouting at this girl, like, what are you doing? Leave the dog. Anyway, long story short, the
Cat died.
the dog
It was
left the
dead.
cat and moved away. But we're looking at the cat. It looked a bit.
I thought you were
It
going to
was
say.
not well. I know. Yeah.
Were you buzzing that he was attacking a cat? Because I
No.
know you hate
As
cats.
much, no, but it's not like a hatred.
No.
It's like a phobia. So I don't want to see
Oh,
them
so
hurt.
you're scared of cats?
Yeah, I don't want to see them hurt. You
Yeah.
just don't want to be fucking like near me.
Oh,
Do you know
don't.
when you see like cat videos on, or any video online that's a bit violent, you laugh at it. If you see a fight, you laugh at the fight. But when you're in there,
It
in
wasn't
like
funny.
real
Mate,
time,
there
It
was
wasn't
some
funny.
sick
you are
videos on
you are
YouTube.
scared and your heart like drops.
I thought you were going to say a story
Yeah.
of when they were doing like a welcome dance. And like this stray dog didn't like these women dancing.
You know, like a rain dance. We were taught to do like that. So we were like,
Irish, like where they go
yeah, Irish dancing.
like that. And the dog didn't like dancing. Whatever it was about dancing, didn't like it. And it went. I don't know if it was gonna. It was gonna go for this girl. Like it was like growling, and then I went for it. And this man, I swear he came from like fucking Malaysia or something.
We're in Malaysia.
He shot out of like fucking nowhere with like a bit of wood. It's not funny because it's a
Like
sad.
plank of
No,
wood or
no,
something?
like imagine like a spear.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
fuck,
wood.
mate, like tribal shit.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not. It's really sad, but it is funny.
Well, no,
And he just fucking whacks his dog, and the dog runs.
like javelins the dog. It hits either skims the dog or just hits the dog. Then this geezer is running after his dog, and he smacks it. He grabs his like spear thing, smacks it on the head. The dog's like,
That's
"What am I
fucked.
doing?" And the dog legs it down the beach. You think, right? Dog's thought, right? I shouldn't have attacked this kid. Fair enough. The dad or whoever was trying to protect this kid makes sense.
Dad went a bit
I
But
don't
far.
then
dogs
the
think like
dad
that,
legged it a mile down the beach, chasing this dog.
What was he wearing flip flops or something?
No,
Surely you can't
it
catch up to
should-
a dog
mate,
bolting like that.
He was Usain Bolt plus the rest. He legged it. This
With-
dog
with
was
a spear?
shitting.
Yeah, I
Uh,
fucking
He's
run
still
yeah.
with that,
carrying
mate.
the spear, like running that.
Yeah,
Isn't,
yeah,
like,
'cause then at the
video
end he then
6ix9ine
threw it again.
when he's running with the AK down his drive.
We
or
don't
something
look
like
at
that.
6ix9ine, mate.
Yeah, I'm
You've not
sorry.
seen that video?
No,
No.
sorry.
I could just imagine that down a fucking beach, bolting after
She
a
want
dog.
me, I want her. Ooh. Kangaroo.
To be her boo.
There we go. No.
I don't. Do you like 6ix9ine's music?
I like that
I like
song.
3 songs
The
out
one
of
with
his album.
Kanye.
I can name 3 songs.
Kanga.
I-
That's a good one.
That's all I can name because his
Oh,
the
okay,
song
okay,
names
okay.
are just pure shite.
Yeah, they
Like,
are.
they've got
I get
nothing.
confused with
He's
I
songs.
like
like-
one with Kanye West.
He's a
and Nicki
twat
Minaj.
though, isn't he?
He's in jail now.
Yeah, I don't know about his music. He's a twat.
Yeah,
though.
his
Yeah, isn't he
music-
like harassment or something?
It's
I think it's
like
rape,
battery
innit?
or something. No, it's not rape. No, he had a 14-year-old girl in
It's
one
like
of his music
Duracell, mate,
videos
trust me.
that he kissed. Which is something I can look up the charges.
Oh, talking about kissing like underage people. Did you see what Drake did?
What when he's done loads of shit. What's he done this?
Well,
time?
I mean, it's just come up like recently, like a couple of days ago. He was in like some sort of like gig, and he gets like, I don't know if he does this regular. I presume it's part of like the theatre performance of it, but he gets like women to come up and he like sings to them, and he started like caressing. He was behind this girl and he was like caressing her, and then he like gave like not a hickey but he like soft kissing her neck, and then he asked her
How old is she?
how old she was, and she was 17. So the crowd go like
That's not-
crazy.
I don't know what the laws are in America actually.
However, yeah, in the state, the legal age is 17. So, in his defence, he did nothing wrong, but in like the Western culture anyway, everyone was like going mental.
Have you seen all this stuff on Instagram though about him? There's this 14-year-old girl that was like singing like a Drake song, but you know the "In My Feelings" one,
Mm.
and he commented. I don't know. It's probably nothing meant by it, but he commented saying, "You're in my feelings" and 2 love hearts.
I think that's cute.
Wait, so who?
But she was 14.
Yeah, but it's
It's
not
just a
like
bit-
sexual.
I
isn't
know,
it? It's
but it's
like
just a bit-
affection.
It's
You
just
in my
like, how
feelings.
old's Drake? Like 25?
Yeah, but that's like
But
that'll
you're in
mean
my
like
feelings
fucking
and
everything
2
to that
love
little
hearts.
14-year-old girl.
Yeah, that's what you got to look to it. And actually, I was reading something about Dwayne Johnson today about the snowflake generation. I don't know if you've heard the term.
Yeah, I know what
Fucking
you mean.
hate it.
Like
That's
we're,
not in that
our
term.
generation too soft. Like that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
You
Yeah.
people, if you're called a snowflake if you have a little bit of empathy, basically.
Oh,
if you have a,
interesting.
if you have a little bit of
It's all
empathy
the older generation.
for other people's feelings, you're a snowflake.
This
Is the
is
bottom line of it.
this is his charges. I don't know where the actual list is. I saw something about sex offence, child sex offence. I think that is. Oh,
Fucking weird.
and
Look at him
racketeering.
though. It was always going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, he's buzzed.
Where does his name come from?
I don't know. I think if you took all the stuff away, it'd probably look alright.
I actually don't know where his name's from. It's
Yeah, he got a cute little face. Do you know what I mean? Just there. He's a little sweetie.
I mean, I like. Well, his teeth aren't actually like that though.
yeah. So he's in jail for racketeering and other offences.
Is this like legally confirmed? Do we have to say like alleged?
Yeah, this is confirmed. This is why he's in prison.
Alright.
And his gang like robbed a bunch. Allegedly, I think it's. This is paraphrasing. Like,
No
robbed-
one's gonna fucking sue you, mate. Don't worry. No one's fucking listening.
When we get big, mate, I don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
So I think he was like, his gang. You know, in his songs he shouts Treyway.
Mm.
Yeah, that's his gang. And
Yeah, right.
apparently they robbed a bunch of people, and I don't know if anyone died, but that's what he's in for. Things like that. And then
Oh, fair.
he's got a court here in next September about this 14-year-old girl that was in his music video. I don't know what she did in the music video, but yeah,
Could be underage labour, to be fair.
a bit dark, isn't it? Yeah, but I swear, like, well, child actors. How?
Yeah, but you don't have this like above board, do you? Like,
Oh, I get what you because child actors have to have like a certain amount of school
Yeah.
while on set. Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter and all that. They had school.
Hermione
on
Granger.
set.
The guy from Home Alone, he was on a podcast. with
Macaulay
Joe
what?
Rogan.
Corkin?
Something like that.
Yeah, Kevin.
So yeah, he was saying that he has to, if he can only act for like 6 hours a day,
Well, that's true.
3 hours of that are like being taught. So he can
So he only
theoretically-
acts for 3 hours
Yeah.
a day.
which is
Okay, that is short then.
I mean, he was saying that the Home Alone franchise took like over a year to film one,
Yeah.
and Home Alone's what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Don't know, mate. First podcast, got you some presents.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the dark
Present time.
fruits.
Yeah,
That's
for the
all-
record, he hates that.
I do hate dark fruit. No, I don't hate dark fruit.
He drinks it because it's easy.
It is. That's what I was about to say, mate. It is
No.
one of the easiest.
New
fruits.
chapters, new journeys, new
Got
successes.
loads, mate. Got to look like an alcoholic.
Treat yourself.
Are these from my house? Are these the ones that I left around your house?
Huh?
Oh!
Are these the ones?
If you feel
Kettle
like
chips, mate, kettle
celebrating.
chips.
Wait, hey, put these in a bowl for us.
My favourite snack of all, milk chocolate raisins. Can't afford them at uni, so I have them at home.
Test you, man. Take off.
Chuck these in a bowl.
Rhubarb and custard sweets.
Oh. Actually, I'm not talking about
Cream egg. It's not white. I've been hunting for the white ones. Have you seen that?
I saw
Yeah,
a
but
video
are they
of
actually
TJ.
white, or is it like 1 out of 10's white?
What?
Are the,
No, I
is
know
there
what
a
you mean.
selection that's like all
That's
white?
like Willy Wonka, mate.
Get the
Yeah,
golden
so it's
ticket.
1 out of 10 is white. Yeah.
That's not 1 out of 10. It's
Fucking
like 1 out of
nuts.
like 10,000.
I think it's more
Or
than that.
if it's 1 in 10,
I don't
mate,
think it's as rare as
I'm
it
owed
is.
like 10. So
Fair enough.
not 1 in
It's
10.
just like.
Can you quickly search up some stuff about that
Do you want to see
snowflake
it be the one's white?
theory? Big reveal. New segment. Every week we get 5.
I think I've got something else, you know?
These are the drinks that I've left around your. These are the drinks that
These
I've
are
left around
horrible.
No, I
your
bought
house,
them
mate.
especially for you, mate.
Nah, I left
Yeah, I did. Podcast, first episode.
So the snowflake
We're not
generation.
back on this, are we?
Yeah,
Well,
because
the
I
Harry
want to
one
know.
is
I
a
want to know
talk
what
about
this is about. Because
Do you want me to talk to
you
you
have your views.
I can tell you what other like opposing views are. Basically,
On the
people
wiki
call
page.
people snowflakes because they think like it's not just millennials, but like anyone in general are like soft. So they would say like, oh, like why are we like caring about gender pronouns and like veganism and like topics that are associated with like
True.
liberal millennials and stuff like that.
Right.
And it's a term for like because a snake's soft and like a bit
Well, as soon as you
like
touch
a
it, it
wet
melts.
wipe. You know, you call something like a melt or a wet
Melt,
wipe.
yeah.
It's a bit like that.
Wet.
Whereas, how I see in reality, if you're like a snowflake, all you are is like a bit empathetic towards other people's feelings, and you sort of like let people mind their own business.
But then
rather
aren't you categorising all of them people as a snowflake?
I don't use the word.
I think.
No, but
I
you're
think-
just
I
saying
think
now.
you're-
I think we're talking more like the niche minority of
I think you're in the
that,
same boat.
like
though.
the people that are so like that they just moan about like everything, and I don't think it's the fact that you can have opinions on gender or equal pay or veganism, because obviously nowadays those are they're important issues, but I think it's the fact that people have an opinion, and then when someone says they don't like that opinion, then there's like this whole, well, why don't you like it? You should like it. I think that's the difference. I think people like Dwayne Johnson was saying that
Is he
people
The
fought,
Rock?
people fought
That's
for
true,
freedom
isn't
of
it?
speech, but now when someone says they're right wing or they're left wing, when they come in together and argue about it, no one's, as long as you have the evidence and you are technically right, no matter what your opinion, you can't at the end of it go, oh yeah, shake my hand, that was like an interesting conversation, I agree with your opinion. It seems that there has to be no like middle ground. I think that's the difference.
No
I think it's the
compromise.
opposite.
No compromise.
Yeah.
Snowflakes are people that, if you want to, whoever people that call people snowflakes, like people like Piers fucking Morgan.
I fucking hate Piers Morgan.
I don't even want to give him airtime, mate.
Yeah, let's knock it on.
But it's like the snowflake generation are actually very like accepting of other opinions. It's like, but they're attacked for like presenting their own. If you see what I mean. So
Yeah.
they'll present these opinions, and they're like, well, I don't care if you disagree, but why are you calling me a snowflake just because I have this more like
So
liberal
like, say
model-
you went on to Good Morning and you're having like an argument, you'd expect him to call you a snowflake.
Yeah, I don't give a shit if someone wants to disagree, but I
You
don't
shouldn't like. Yeah, I know. I
don't
know
like
what you mean.
categorize people that are liberal and forward thinking, and want like people to be free of like discrimination and like be like called what they like. If you want to be transgender, you're not called he or she. You're not a snowflake. You're just wanting to reclaim your own identity.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Why should
closed-mindedness.
A 50-year-old white man in a privileged lifestyle in London give a shit? Is what I think.
Yeah, so Piers Morgan's like he's quite a narrow-minded.
It doesn't
person.
affect his life.
He's not going to accept transgender.
It doesn't affect his life. I don't know why he gives a shit. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, mate. It's
But
Piers
maybe that's
Morgan's
the
a
job of
sticky subject.
journalists.
Because
Maybe it's not going to fit them lives, but they still need to talk about it.
Piers Morgan's
Yeah.
one of those people that just likes to say stuff without thinking because it's gonna get like airtime.
He's a cunt.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that word is used for him quite well.
I was
Anyway,
going to say something.
let's not get on to politics because I don't know enough about politics.
Do it for a living. I don't want to do it here.
So, what shows you watching on Netflix? You watching any good ones? Any good movies?
No, I am.
I was
What
actually
are you
going to say
watching, man?
So I've started Luther from the beginning.
That's
Yeah,
a
thanks, man.
That's a long series.
We've got some little stuff over there.
Come on, bring it on.
Ooh,
Bring it on. The ape's done well here.
ooh.
I don't know why he's put it in something for
Look at that
stuffing.
fucking dog food.
Oh, that does
I
look
can't quite
good.
reach.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Well, I'm smelling it because it's chocolate, mate.
I'll have some of these.
Of course you are.
They're fucking
I've been
amazing.
eating chocolate for a
Why
while.
are they in such like a posh thing?
Animal got them.
course
That's a
you
loud noise.
They're beautiful though.
I can suck on this.
So what series? So you started Luther again?
Mhm. Well.
I want to watch that because I walk into my parents' room,
Mm.
well, the living room, and they're watching it, and someone's being like tortured. I'm like, I want to watch that.
It's so like gory. Because like there was so much hype about season 5 that's just been on. I thought, well, I won't tie my hands. I'm a uni student. Do you know what I mean? Because all the series on Netflix, I've gone back to season 1. I'm on like series 2, episode 4. I think it lacks a bit of storyline, but like it's gory.
Mm.
It's just easy. Well, it's not actually easy watching. It's a bit scary, you know.
I've watched like half a series, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of BBC like dramas, that sort of thing. Like I prefer like really heavily produced, like sort of.
Oh,
It's
BBC,
hard to-
small company.
No, you know what I mean. Like
Small budgets,
I don't know. I don't know how to put my finger on it, but like
not big name actors.
if there wasn't so much hype around the Bodyguard, I probably wouldn't have watched
Bodyguard
it.
was good.
But it was good. But I don't really watch. I don't normally watch things like that. But I prefer like sort of American series. I don't really know how to explain it properly.
Well, because I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine because one of my mates
Such a good series.
was like, you gotta
Was
start
it
watching
Callum?
it. Yeah, it was Callum. So
He got me onto it.
So it's basically it's got nothing to do with Friends, but it's one of them where you can put it in the background. Like it's
Not
Adam
on any
Sandler.
episode.
It's Adam Sandler, but in 20-minute episodes. So
And
I started
it's-
watching it when I was revising because it's in the background for background noise.
Who's the guy that does it again?
I can tell you.
He
But he's
plays-
40.
He's 40.
And he looks like-
25.
Yeah.
Anyone want
exactly.
some text to that?
I'll try some again because I've
What's his name?
it's I don't know why it's not like
His name is.
coated in like sugar.
Oh, it's chocolate one. I prefer the sugar ones, but it's all this salad stuff. Do you mind me breaking it?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah,
What's the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I'm probably not gonna eat all of it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, bite it.
It's here somewhere.
You need to go to the gym, mate.
Oh no.
Sandy Sandberg. He's also
Sandy Sansan.
Sandy Sansan. Yeah, that's it. Andy Sandberg.
It's pretty good.
Brooklyn
It's
Nine-Nine.
amazing, isn't it?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's a good show.
Sorry,
New
mate.
one's out,
None
but-
left.
That's the thing. I'm only on season 2.
I mean, you can't. Us in
Tony
UK
Crews is
can't.
cool.
Us in
Terry.
UK can't watch the new series anyway. It's I don't know the way America does it. They like air stuff, and because it's all on Netflix, isn't it? It won't be on Netflix for another 6 months because that's how they did it with all the other series.
Oh right.
It's like they because you know cable. It's like Sky here. It's
Yeah,
cable.
everyone's like, I got cable. Let's watch the game. Football.
And so like they air it on cable and then it'll be ages till it's on like sort of like Netflix. So all this
Right.
hype coming out.
I think it's
10th
shit.
of January, get ready. You log on Netflix, not there.
I watched first 6 episodes, and I know that's not a good enough sample to
It's
judge.
quite good to be fair.
I'd say
But
if you don't enjoy the first 6 episodes, I don't think you.
I stuck with it because I didn't enjoy the first one, and I stuck with it because I thought first one might be a pilot, you know. So I gave it a
Yeah, it's a
chance,
pilot.
Pilots are terrible.
and then I watched it, and I thought it's even funny. Like I get it's easy watching, and I could pop it on now, and I wouldn't be that offended. But it's just not funny enough for me to waste my time on like however many episodes.
I don't like. I go like like 5 times during it.
I'm not wasting my energy on a program that makes me go. Do you know what I mean?
There we go.
See, that's the difference. I was heavily laughing at that. I mean,
Heavily?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Heavily
End it now.
laughing.
What's that? I thought it was funny.
Imagine you heavily laughing.
That show had me in stitches.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'll be needing
It's just-
stitches.
I don't know. It's just funny.
Fair enough. I mean,
I laugh at Friends. So
Does Terry
Friends is funny.
Crews do the Old Spice?
yeah, that's where he's
I
that's
thought
where he
that
got
was
known
him.
from.
he's a big guy. He looks.
He's massive.
I mean, he didn't look that big, but then in the show, he looks massive.
Andy Samberg looks like the guy from The Office. American.
Which one?
What's his name?
which person?
Steve
Yeah.
Carell or something.
No, it's not
Um,
that, but yeah.
Girl, you know that guy
That guy, I know you mean.
in Despicable Me, voice actor.
And is he an Anchorman?
Yeah, he's an Anchorman.
Anchorman's a good show.
Steve Carell, I swear it's Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Sorry.
Carell. Steve
Carell.
Carell.
Girl.
Anchorman, the scene where they're in the RV, and is it drugs that they're on? It's
That's
something
right,
where they're like
I can't remember.
Oh no! Have you not? I
I've
don't know
seen
if you
them.
remember. It's when they're in a caravan, it's flipping over the motorway,
Oh yeah.
and they're all in slow motion. The
No, they're not
bowling
on
ball
drugs.
hits-
No one's driving the RV.
Oh, that's it. And the bowling ball hits him in the face in slow
Oh,
motion.
yeah.
That scene is so good.
Thing is, that scene, I'd be like,
No, I was.
You'd be
I was
like-
in stitches from that,
Yeah,
from that
exactly.
scene.
I'll be needing stitches. Anyone a cream egg? Should we see if it's white?
oh yeah, wait, segment time. Oh, go on the odds of which one's white or not.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought it was like 1 in like 100.
Nah, it's like 1 in like a million. It's like it's like the golden ticket.
Cream egg. White chance.
Very long way of putting it.
Alright, Money Supermarket. Your car is worth £570.
You get 10 grand from finding.
My
a
car
white
was
egg.
valued the other week. I should know how much it's worth.
Oh,
No,
your
it's not.
insurance is £573.
Where's that from?
Tells me.
Oh, it is. I've just got Admiral quote 600 quid.
There you go.
So that's what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
thought
for.
you were looking for it without the yolk, like the yellow bit in the middle. I thought that's what you were looking for.
I wouldn't
Oh
even
my
notice
god,
that.
man. This is why you retook the year.
That's why he
What?
came out with a podcast. No, it's white chocolate, mate.
There is 592 of them.
As of none, mate.
That is nothing.
That is none. I've been getting these from Tesco.
I
Why
mean,
is that
that's-
so specific?
That's why I don't know. That's why
There was
there's-
less available last year.
That's why there's 10,000.
See, look, how many are they worth again? Like millions.
Oh no, they're varying. So with
Yeah.
592 worth 50 quid.
See, look, I can get 10 grand. 7 are worth 10 grand.
7. If you got to get.
Let's go.
How
Oh,
many
oh.
cream eggs do you reckon they make a year?
About 2 a day, haven't they? Oh,
They
it's
make more
fucking.
than 2 cream
It's
eggs a day.
dark
They make more
chocolate.
than 2 cream eggs a day. 2.
Oh,
More
it's
than
dark.
2 get
It's
bought
dark
a
chocolate.
day.
That's disgusting, mate.
I'm gonna eat it.
Mate, it's white people are better. What?
What? Did you say white people are better?
No, I
I
didn't.
can't be having that.
Do you mean white eggs are better?
Why they did snowflakes? Why can't we do something that's like brown and soft, like a shit?
So you want to find a shit instead of a cream egg?
No.
Is that what you're on about?
That's the best thing when it cracks. I had eggs. I had scrambled eggs today, and I thought I'd change it up and put some yogurt in it, some fat-free yogurt. No, because that's what Gordon Ramsay does. I want to put a little bit in, and
You're
it tasted
fucking
alright if
psycho.
you like cheese, and I hate cheese.
Why does it taste like cheese?
I don't know. It's like well, yogurt is cheese, isn't it?
That's
But it just
grim.
needs to like, age for like another 100 years.
Fuck that for a laugh.
Fuck that for a laugh.
You can't eat a whole cream egg.
No, I think he's on about your yogurt.
I'm gonna bite through it. And then
I
do
know.
this.
I can't eat cream eggs. I hate them. I despise cream eggs.
No, I love them. Do
It's
you play
about
an instrument?
a million
Can I
calories.
play an instrument? Does DJ on the keyboard count?
Did you?
DJ. DJ.
That's disgusting. Teachers, mate, they hate you doing that.
That's why you put the headphones in. You just be like, oh, I just want to hear my
That's
sound
not the
proper.
fun part of DJ. The fun part of DJ is when everyone does it. And there's
No, you
25
have
of you in a
partner.
classroom.
It goes quiet.
And you're pressing like the one that makes a chicken sound.
Dean, best holiday you've had? Go.
Probably has to be Zante with you boys.
Yeah, it was very good to be fair.
It was weird. You think about how long ago it was.
What's it, 4 months now?
It was last year, mate. Last fucking year.
6 months, wasn't it?
Yeah,
6
something like
months already?
that. Yeah, definitely. At least.
Jesus. That's good holiday. Some good memories from that.
It
Oh.
was. It was.
I was scared because obviously, everyone knows I don't like clubbing. And because it's a lad's
fucking
holiday.
violin, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. But obviously I don't like club. I don't really like going out. But I mean, being with like my 8 best mates,
That's cute, mate.
it was really good actually. It was really good.
Sweet.
And the thing is, we didn't just like sleep in till like 2, get some food, and
To
then
be
go
fair, I
out
did.
clubbing.
We went out and did stuff.
We actually did stuff.
That
What
boat,
did- yeah, go on. Boat
that,
party,
that boat, not yeah, the boat party itself was horrendous. That's probably the
I
worst
didn't
part of the
mind
holiday
it.
for me.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, but it
I
was
just saw him, but I know it wasn't
it
what
was
we thought
just
it was gonna
trash
be,
compared to
but
what we thought it was going to be.
embraced
It was small. We could only be on one deck when they said it was 3,
And we got one drink.
and it just it's
Still
everything
waiting
was
for my
weird.
bottle of Grey Goose.
You know,
Oh,
why, you
yeah.
know why though, don't you? You just got mugged off.
Yeah, you got mugged off 60 quid.
Fucking pissing me right off.
Exactly.
Still,
You're
mate.
not annoyed. You must be annoyed.
Yeah, but I just thought, oh fuck it, I paid for it. I was gonna try and enjoy it.
So I tried to enjoy it, but everyone on there was annoying me.
Yeah.
H, best anti-memory.
This is anti-memory. You know what was quite nice? It was when me and Nat had a little walk, like we were 40.
Had a little walk.
You're so old.
And that's what my dad does on holiday.
You're
He'll wake
so
up
old.
at like 7
so
in
is
the
my
morning,
dad.
6
To be
in the
fair,
morning.
I wasn't on that walk because I was left out, you fucking dickhead. But I do
Yeah,
like
come-
a walk.
Oh no, you were with Matt watching the game.
Yeah,
Were
probably.
you not a big fan of like all the clubbing and stuff then? Staying out to like
That
3,
was the
4
whole
in the
fucking
morning.
point, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Let's be honest.
It was.
And then you come back with the best memory of walk.
No, it was different
That
because
just shows your age, mate. You're getting old, mate.
yeah, I'm getting old. No, I just felt like it was more of like a connection. You're on like you're in a lovely location. You're seeing more of like because we only saw such a
Lovely?
small.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Zante was lovely, mate.
No, but it was because we went to the part that wasn't the strip. We actually saw like some of the country that was really nice.
Mm.
Some of the backwards, some of the locals, and that's what was annoying. Dante was a lot smaller than we thought it was going to be. I think.
To be fair,
Yeah,
yeah, I
it
thought
was.
because after like seeing films like The In-Betweeners, hearing stories about like people going on lads on and being like
That's big
proper mental.
expectations, bro.
You know what I mean though? Like you think Zante's going to be this massive like 24-hour rave sort of
Exactly.
thing, but in the day it's just chilling. Go
It's
to a bar, watch a bit of
grafting,
football.
innit?
Crafting.
Jesus.
Well, my man
My man.
Chris.
That's got to be one of the best memories.
Yeah, that was good,
I
actually.
reckon him or the beach or you on the beach is my favourite.
You on the
My favourite memories.
Disgusting.
Fucking hell. Just remember you on the beach, mate.
I don't think
Try
you can
not to.
forget.
You've been charged yet?
But I mean,
Go on, give us a story, mate. Tell, because we've just told it from our perspective.
For those
so
that
people-
aren't aware,
well, basically, it's all 8 of us in the sea.
to be fair, I would say that was the best day.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, that was. We spent like £2.
Best day.
Was it? It was like what £6.50 in total for bus there.
And you gave a 4-year-old
back.
a facial.
Jesus Christ.
Go on, mate.
Okay,
Tell us
so
a story, mate.
yeah, so I'm just everyone else, all 7 of you guys, are just bobbing in the sea having fun. What happened?
Okay, do you want me to tell it?
Yeah, because I
So,
can't remember if I just jumped in or what.
No, we were all like messing around on the pier, like, and then we eventually all just jumped in and we were just like bobbing there talking, and then we started talking about
He's quality.
if you're gonna drown, you should float. Just let your body go and float.
Oh
And
yeah.
then you went to float, and Ryan went up behind you without you looking, took your trunks off, put them on his head, and swam off. And for some reason, you swam to the other side of the pier.
Well, yeah,
just
because I
kinda-
knew that if I start
just kinda
swimming
bobbed
to
there.
you guys, you're just gonna swim away, and I'm just gonna get closer to shore.
So you swam further away.
And
No, I
then-
held onto the pier, so I wouldn't use any
So
energy.
you were just by yourself at the pier,
Must
just
be
like whatever it was, just your little head bobbing above the water, and we're like, we were quite far away, and
yeah, it was a long
yeah,
thing.
and so you're just sitting there, just like bobbing, and next thing we know, there's a couple kids. So you're butt naked in the sea right
Oh
now.
yeah, I only had swim shorts on, so
And then these kids go up to the end of the pier, and we're already pissing ourselves because there's kids near you, and so the kids look like they're gearing to jump in, and like this is already getting quite like we're all like
Yeah,
in
I'm starting to
hysterics
get
at
nervous
this point.
now.
Yeah, I could tell by your face because you just stopped laughing.
Only turns out they got fucking goggles on.
Shove the goggles on, jump in, and you're just swimming there, butt naked with
no,
a
I'm not
bunch of
swimming.
kids
I'm
around
bobbing.
you.
I'm now lifting my body
Were you
like
covering
against
yourself?
the thing. So I was covering like my butt, and then like the boy thing was covering like the other areas. So
Warm
no one
water
could
though,
see.
wasn't it? So happy days.
Oh, but yeah, it was warm, but it's always crystal clear.
Yeah, it's crystal.
But then
So-
that's not even like the end of it. So these kids are near you swimming and they've got goggles on. So you think, oh, I should probably move now before I get done for.
Yeah, so now I start
Doing
swimming
this.
towards you guys.
So you
'cause
start
I've had
swimming
enough.
towards us, and you see this floating flag in the water. You don't think anything of it. Keep swimming towards us. Next thing we find out is that flag meant that there were scuba divers below us.
Oh. Do you want a cream egg?
Good, mate. Don't like cream eggs.
Talking about food, considering we've eaten like, everything in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just good, mate. Kettle crisps. First of all, before I say anything, salt and vinegar McCoy's, best crisps in the world. Can't argue with that.
Barbecue McCoys.
Argued. Shock. I had wang mums today. Get. What? And he's on the floor.
Why is he lying on the floor?
Get up. I had wag mums today, getting that healthy, those carbs, those fat, those proteins, because I'm little.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I've realised was the best thing they sell is katsu curry. Because I've had every time I go there, I'll just get katsu curry. But I thought recently that I'm gonna be more experimental and get like other different things that
And
are
it's
basically
shit.
noodle based. There's like no flavour.
Mhm.
It's just water and noodles. It's pointless. Or a bit of spice, a bit of beef, a bit of chicken. There
Should be
is
the only
nothing.
thing on the menu, shouldn't it?
It-
Katsu curry.
Honestly, I swear to, either get a katsu curry or get the sides. Their sides are decent. Like those little marshmallow, like fluffy balls of meat.
Oh, begins with G.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
like the dumpling that they get, the gyoza.
That's what I was thinking. I was like that.
Oh no, there's like these fluffy.
I know.
Square things.
They're like white puff.
Yeah.
It's nice.
They're
It's
really
like
good.
air.
Yeah, that's the only problem. But
There's nothing in it.
that's the discovery I made. If you're going to Wagamama's, although there's got like a good menu, katsu curry all the way.
It's proper date food for me.
Chinese. If you get noodles with Chinese, classic. Sour, sweet and sour noodles. What's the
Not a big fan of curry.
What's the sweet and sour noodles? Chicken noodles from
Sweet
a Chinese.
and sour chicken.
Sweet and sour chicken.
That's
Yeah.
just what it's called, mate.
What noodles? Yeah.
Yeah, sweet and sour.
Those
They used to
noodles-
serve it at Legoland. Used to stink so bad.
Those noodles, flavorful, make you thought they're amazing.
Flavorful.
Yeah,
Flavoursome.
trust me.
Flavours, mate.
Exactly.
That's what you're retaking. Idiot.
Yeah, I didn't take English. Got an A in English.
Did you actually?
How did your mocks go?
Brilliant.
Really well.
Mine, I loved it.
On your
I
advice.
loved
it.
my one exam I had. Loved it.
I hated that. That was business. I thought I was gonna get an A in business. That was
It's a
horrendous.
D. It's D achievable for you.
Well, I hope I got at least a D. I mean, I was exaggerating, but I better get at least a D. But no.
There's no more in there.
He's just been gobbing them behind the camera.
Oh, I thought I was all of them in there.
No, he was giving us portions, mate.
Rationing.
In a big bowl. Yeah. I only did one day of revision. Watching my Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Decent.
So I want them.
I think I got a really good grade. And for the did every year, I get a laptop and extra time.
Why did you
However-
get a laptop in the mock though? Because they couldn't be asked.
I
Do
honestly.
you know what that is, mate? Snowflake.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know why. Considering 2 days before my exam, they came up to me and said, "Do you still want a laptop and extra time?" And I signed something in the exam. Don't give me a laptop and extra time. Luckily, it wasn't my real exam. It was my mock, so I didn't care.
Yeah, if it was your real exam, you just wouldn't do it. You'd say.
Oh yeah, that's different. Oh, talking about if it was my real exam, going into the exam, they swapped the papers at the very last minute for media and geography.
I'm mugging you off, mate.
So we revise for one topic, we go in, it's the other topic. Human.
I'm a human.
Who does that?
I
But-
hate shit
but if you
teachers.
know-
shit teachers can have such a shit lasting effect on your life.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
Our whole like the theme was it three?
Really?
No, 2 and 3 of business. But I think I've had like 6 teachers for that.
Ah, quite good teachers.
It has such a lasting effect on you though.
You did.
Like
Yeah, but
It's
business
bad.
is different. That was horrendous. All
This
of
is
them,
what I'm saying,
kept, everyone just
this-
kept on leaving and leaving because they weren't good.
say I didn't come and retake, I'd have to stick with a D in business. Yeah, like and I'm sure it probably isn't just the teacher's fault. Probably me being a bit.
It's your fault.
Wait, so you're saying that in your last year, in year 13, like actual year 13, you had bad teachers then?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
I think we had like 4 or 5 teachers. Is that right? We had so many teachers.
So it's happened again
Yeah.
the next
this
year.
is why I'm so like tired of it and just like don't care anymore.
Who did you have last year?
I'm trying to remember. We had Miss Hurley, Miss Walker, Miss what was the tall one? Whittenham Sharp, Miss Harris, That's it. That's what 4
Too
5.
good.
Huh?
Too good.
And we had Miss Too Good.
Oh yeah, because she's on maternity leave.
So and
She
never came
bored
back.
the
Cool.
fuck out of me.
That's what, like 4 or 5 teachers in 2 years of sixth form. That actually leaves such a bad effect on like a student.
And this year we've had about the same.
Yeah, we've had what?
Is it that deep?
I think so.
Because that's half a course. That's half of an A level that they're mixing up.
Yeah, true.
And remember that if they're not following, if the head of business says, "Can you follow this PowerPoint?" and then the teacher doesn't follow the PowerPoint, what valid information are you going to tell us? And when we go into lessons and we're just doing definitions or worksheets, you don't get anything out
I
of
got
it.
a considerably lower grade in my theme 2 and 3 exam than my theme 1 and 4. I mean, I think that's got to have some
But on the
correlation
whole,
to the fact that I had 5
Were the
teachers.
mocks alright?
The mocks were good, mate.
Mocks were good.
I only had 1 exam anyway, so. The
So is
mock
that
was
what you've
alright.
been doing with your week mocks?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I revised for like 2 days.
Alright.
And I did
How many?
Yeah,
Wait, you
one.
had one. How many did you have?
5.
That's better.
I'm only retaking 1 subject that has an exam.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
Because
you're
media wouldn't let me
different.
retake, and I don't need to retake IT. So I got an
I
extra.
see.
Fair enough.
You want a
You're
little,
being honest.
you want a little date to Nirvana Spa the other day? Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's nice, mate. I spent fucking best part of 12 hours there.
12 hours. How much they suck out of you?
Actually,
As in money, as in money wise.
No,
I'm
it's
not-
the best deal I've ever heard.
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I'm not sure because it was a Christmas present.
I know, because I searched up.
So
Is it expensive?
Going to say?
yeah, I do.
It was £112.50 each.
For 12 hours? That's not
You get
terrible.
you get a chef that provides
How
you
much?
food.
112.
£12.50 each because it was £225 for a pair, for a couple, and you get a treatment and you can choose
£12.50 each.
£112.50.
You just said £12.50. So 100. Okay.
£112.50 each because it was £225
That's like what, £10
for
an
the whole
hour?
thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, you get access to like all their pools apart from like the flotation one because that's like
It's
special
only a
service.
tenner on top of you when you're there.
There you go. You get like towels, robes, access to other like swimming pools and things like that.
It is sick.
And
I'm
you
not
get
gonna lie.
treatment as well. One treatment, and they chose the little mud thing
How
that you
was
can
the
do
mud
as a
thing?
couple.
How was the mud?
Yeah,
thing?
it's actually decent because you get 45 minutes.
Is it relaxing
An
being
hour.
covered in mud? I don't
Yeah.
know, 'cause
Yeah,
doesn't it
yeah,
dry out
nah.
and crust?
No, because
No,
you
it's the other thing.
it all gets
Oh,
put,
the mud does.
it
Yeah.
all gets put on, right? And then you go in a steam room, so
Oh,
it like
no.
soaks into your skin. So you're not sitting there all crusty because it's hot.
'Cause You know when you when you were younger and you just get a little bit muddy and then it crusts up.
No, it's not like that, mate. It is sick. It is a
Like
good day.
PVA
Mm.
on your hand.
I think you could easily
Yeah,
go
but that's
for
satisfying.
the evening though,
Yeah.
and have just same like experience.
I just want a massage.
Oh,
I've never had
yeah.
like a proper massage. I reckon.
That's what I want. That's a whole
Easy.
60-minute massage.
Yeah.
I might have to get one at Oh no, don't do them, because we've got Hotel Social coming up soon, which I'm gonna.
Can
Which
you
is
have massage
£25.
naked?
Happy ending.
Yeah,
Just
But
in
I think
videos,
you have
mate.
to go to like a
Special
prostitute.
one. You might,
website.
you might be able to just ask.
Depends who their masseuse is.
I don't think you can.
It's like to be a geezer doing it, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't really care.
You
To
can
be
probably
honest.
ask for it.
Hmm?
Probably ask. I think I'd rather
Can
have.
you specifically say what gender you want?
Yeah.
I
Business
don't know,
wise,
to be
man.
honest. I don't know, mate.
Interesting. I don't think you. I thought the men would have men massaging them and the women would have women just because.
To be honest, I don't think it's like a sign like that. I think it's just like whoever's free. To be honest.
Oh,
fair.
interesting question. If you are gay, the thing is with being gay, apart from like penis up the bunghole, there's no like, there's nothing in the brain that says this person is gay. You can't like test for gayness. So this is why it's hard.
I don't know what you mean, mate.
Well, you can't. If I say I'm gay,
You can't test for straightness.
I'm gay. Well, what's your
Alright.
evidence? I'm sucking a bit of cock.
What's your
What's the
point?
other evidence? My point is, do you think gay people should go in men's
Yeah.
toilets?
I don't think they should go in women's toilets.
Well, then what's the point of splitting it anyway? Because what's the difference of like? Are we talking
Because
genitals?
the majority of like men are straight, and the majority of women are straight,
I don't think you get my point.
and so
What is the point of dividing men and women in toilets?
I think
So they
there's
don't-
a safety aspect to it.
yeah.
Well, like
Most
assault.
most sexual attacks are male on female, yeah, and it's
Could you
quite a
imagine
vulnerable
the
place.
state of like a school if the toilets were mixed? Like A year
it's not-
11 boy going into a toilet. Standing at a urinal having a piss, and a year 7 girl walks in.
Well, she's not going to use
State
the
of
urinal. She'll go in the locker with the door
just the
closed.
state
Locker.
of that. It's just sitting in a locker.
The cubicle.
No, but the state of that's fucking vile.
What do you mean the state of it?
Like,
Like penises out?
it's just like a year
But then-
11 boy having a piss while a year 11-year-old girl.
Never really thought about it. I don't think I will, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a weird conversation.
Interesting. I thought it was quite a valid point.
I don't know.
It's always interested me. What
I-
is the point of like dividing it? And
I
then you
think
say
they should be
sexual
kept-
I
assault.
think it's mainly a safety thing.
But
I
then
think
if
they
you're
should-
gay and you go in and you want a bit of man action and you want to assault them.
Yeah,
Oh, so you're saying a gay person going in and standing at urinals and having a look at the penis?
Yeah, this is my point.
And you don't
Because
want
they're
that?
attracted to men,
Oh, I thought. Okay, I didn't.
should
know.
they go in the women's one? Because they might
if they want it.
hear a little wee wee coming out. To a straight man, if you like that, like pissing.
I
What,
think
might
like a
get
piss
erection.
fetish or something? They
Yeah,
might
but
just
if you're
sit in the
gay,
urinal
you'll be
and
like,
toss
well,
off.
that's disgusting.
I don't think they should be told what to do. I think they can go into a toilet they want to.
I don't think you can segregate.
So you think I should go into a female toilet?
No, you're not gay though. Are you coming out, mate?
I don't know.
Are you coming out live in the podcast?
I don't care. I don't care if I'm having a piss and a lady's having a piss as well.
Yeah, but that's my point.
I don't
Why don't we just have unisex
I
swims?
think I agree
also
with you.
think it's an age thing though. I think that might.
Oh, so you don't want like a 4-year-old girl pissing with a 40-year-old bloke?
Yeah,
Yeah, but a 4-year-old girl normally comes in with a parent.
but she doesn't.
Well, what if a
Well, it's
4-year-old
true though,
boy
'cause, like-
comes into and you got a 50-year-old man? The man's looking at the
I
when
guess
when
so.
the 4-year-old boy goes to a little urinal, the man's gonna be like, oh, he's quite big. I'm gonna suck that off.
Nah.
No, he's not. So what's the difference? If that 50-year-old man
Okay, I
is
see your
gay
point, I see your
and
point.
likes little kids, field day.
So you, so you think that type of person should be probably just put in prison, but put in the girls' toilet because he's attracted to men, right? I think it's hard because you can't like say to someone, "Are you gay or straight?" And then they
That
have
was my
to
original
answer
point.
before they go to the toilet.
No. My point is.
But then couldn't men just go into the female toilets and people ask why are you in here? Be like, "Oh, I'm gay," but they're just
But
going
this is my
to
point.
get, like,
This is my point. There's no test for gayness or straightness.
yeah.
That was my point.
So you think? Do you reckon there'll be like technology?
I can test people.
What the way they look at you?
Nah, he puts
I
his
know.
cock on their toe.
And he found out that you were gay that way, didn't he?
I ain't gay, but I do put cocks on toes.
What was your reaction to his?
Well,
cock on
we're
your
best
toe?
friends, so I sucked it off.
At least you're open.
No,
about
I
it, mate.
laughed.
I don't
He
know
was
how I
just
feel.
relaxing. I don't know, he might have been asleep.
Should
I don't know
we
what he was
say,
doing. And his toe
I
was
was
out.
awake. For your defence, I was awake.
Okay, good. And his toe was just poking off the end of my sofa. I just whacked my cock on it.
Which was my bed at the time because my parents kicked me out.
They didn't kick you out, mate. You were moving out. Oh no, your house was getting.
His
done
parents
up.
gave me hospitality for like 3 months.
And good bread.
Oh,
Well, they
good
got bread maker.
Whenever you go and
It's
Ryan's, you
every
expect
day.
good
It's
bread.
insane,
I
bro.
smelt the bread when I
It's
woke
now
up.
like an expectation when people try your house.
Easy question. Oh, because I mean, there's obviously hype about it, but I was watching Bird Box. I thought it was
I
good.
watched Bird Box.
I thought it was good without the hype. Because there was hype, it wasn't as good.
wanted to bring this
But
up,
I
yeah,
watched it before the hype because I get on trends.
I think hype ruins films.
True. However, would you rather be deaf or blind?
That's a good question. I think I'd be deaf.
Yeah.
Because life would be miserable without sight.
What about blind people though?
Yeah.
They're happy, aren't they?
Do you know what my
I think it's
hypothesis is?
Dribble again.
That the end, you know the end bit where they go to like School of Blind. That's actually heaven.
So you think they died?
Wait, School of Blind.
I-
School of Rock, mate.
Oh, I think
Jack
that.
Black there.
I think-
Jack Black. He's Bird Box, mate. He looks like a bird with that beard and his little YouTube channel.
It's weird though, because it's like full brown and then just here it's white.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Have you seen his new YouTube channel?
No, but they made a new animated series, didn't they?
Of what?
I don't know, just Jack Black being Jack Black.
Good input. What were you saying?
I think it's heaven. I think
Oh,
the
so you think
School
that-
of the
so you
Blind
think-
was like heaven.
You
So
think
they died at the end.
on the river.
I think they died in the forest, and that's heaven. You know when it goes all like whirry around them,
Yeah,
and
like the birds.
and then they come out and it's the
Knock on the door.
building. I think that's heaven.
Yeah.
I think they've been working in
I
temple.
mean, in the book, it
Pearly
does,
gates.
in the book it says that they made themselves blind, which I thought would
Yeah, I
be a
know.
better ending to put actually
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, I read that.
It is darker, but dark things are
The thing
better.
with Bird Box is it was so overhyped and it just didn't like it just didn't do much for me. Like,
What's her fucking name? Bullet.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock.
She's sick. I realise that.
You know how old she is? 56.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And she looks like that. She looks like she could pass for
Actually,
20.
I was thinking, how old's your mum?
My mum is 55.
Let's go 55.
Cheers, mate. I'll let her know.
No, you should. How old's your dad?
59.
Not so good.
He looks like, I don't know, builder. Would you rather be burnt alive or drowned?
Burner's cooler.
Cooler.
I think
Thing
it's
is,
cooler.
what I've heard is
I'd
when
panic
being
more
burnt
than-
alive, you pass out because of the fumes before you actually get like burnt alive.
Thing is though, I think drowning's obviously less painful, but I would panic. You know when you're like being dunked?
I think, wouldn't you
A
panic
fucking
on
teabag.
fire? Wouldn't you panic while being on fire, or you just chilling? You just sitting there chilling while you're on fire.
No, because it's like a constant process. But if
fine.
you're like being dunked,
Both the
Too far
times,
to be a dog.
that's how you
Yeah.
kill a witch. Either burn them alive or drown them.
oh yeah. What's it called? When you like dunk a witch.
Digested.
Digestion.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
I think my
It's
cat
not.
is near you.
No, it's not.
No, please don't.
It's not. I know where
No,
it
I'm
is.
not even fucking
Wait,
with
it's
you.
in there.
No, because now you're lying.
It's in
Shit,
there.
it's under your chair, mate.
No, it's not. It's on my chair.
Okay, listen to him. Say it's under your chair.
It's under your chair, mate.
It's in there.
Right, I don't even give a shit. I just don't want it near me.
Wait.
Can you explain to me why you're
No,
scared?
I can't, mate.
You can't.
Say
Put your
yeah,
fingers
what's
in
his
it.
name?
But at least you don't.
Bar.
It's not gonna. It doesn't know its own
Bar.
name.
You got any more bread?
Where's Bart? Where's Bart?
You are so.
No, because I'll actually just
Bart.
leave. I'll actually just leave.
Adam wants some more bread.
Are you getting Bart?